Just in terms of, one of the productivity problems I have with the HSE currently is, I know of hospitals, so for example, because of lack of funding, they will shut down elective surgery for long periods of time. Or because of overcrowding in the A&E, they will shut down elective surgery for a long period of time. And it's not that the theatre goes away and the theatre doesn't have to be paid for. It's not that the staff that works at theatre don't have to be paid for. Like, most of the costs are still inherent within the budget for the health service, and yet it's closed down. So that wouldn't happen in a private enterprise. So the private enterprise will be paid on the level of activity that it provides. So if you were to set up hospitals on the basis that they get paid on the basis of the level of consultations, treatments, operations, outputs that they actually have on an annual basis, would that not have a closer tie between the investment and productivity?
So I think, you know, the Department of Health has at a different stage tried to implement ways of doing that, Deputy. I think there was a case mix system at one point. I think that there were targets at one point. So I think there have been efforts made to do that. I think that the inherited structure of hospitals in the acute sector has made that challenging for them, but ultimately that idea of, you know, paying for performance is a policy matter. You know, that is a decision that would have to be taken by government.
Yeah, look, I do understand. All I'm saying is, when we ask these questions, we get fairly nebulous answers, and with due respects, similar to that answer in relation to it. While, you know, things like, you know, ICT productivity, it just astounds me that you go into hospitals currently at this stage and most of your documents will actually be taken in hard copy, and then hard copy will be shifted around the whole system, etc. That we don't have a proper ICT system. In COVID, we had major crisis because people didn't have patient numbers, and therefore different lists, GP lists and hospital lists are being used. You know, there's a major ICT productivity mess. There's the massive dependence on agency, which again is a phenomenal cost to the system. There's incredibly high salaries of certain people within the HSE, people earning nearly €1 million, etc. So all of these are concrete, you know, identifiable productivity elements. And all I'm asking is there any evidence from the HSE or from yourselves that they're ever going to be tackled in terms of making sure that we get better value for the investment that we make, and actually that we get to treat more patients in the long run?
So certainly, Deputy, I think that as I said in the Health Committee, that issue about productivity was very much a feature, and I think it will form part of our discussions this year.